I just started the YouTube. Okay, today is December 16th, 2021. This is the preliminary hearing in Magistrate Court. My name is Brad Gardner. I'm going to be presiding over this hearing today. When I call your client's name, just please give me your announcement. So the first person I have on the calendar is Jacob Gaston and Mr. Rogers. My understanding is that you want to pre-try this with the state first.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right, Your Honor. And just before we continue, there's someone that's trying to connect. Usario de Zoom. I just wanted to confirm that that's an attorney before we continue.
Okay. Okay, the individual that has the name Usario de Zoom, would you please turn your camera on? I'm like, does that mean Zoom user? Hello. Hi, could you identify yourself, please?
This little bit speak English, sorry.
Okay.
Well, Judge, I'm not sure if she's an attorney, but if she's not an attorney, she should not have been given the link. So I'm not sure.
I know we have Ms. Tolles here. Ms. Tolles, would you ask Usario de Zoom to identify herself, please? We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Ms. Tolles. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
We still can't hear you. Your microphone may not be connected.
Yeah, Judge, I'm thinking that she's not an attorney. If you want to just place her in a waiting room.
Well, I want to see why she's here first.
Okay.
Now, Your Honor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Señora, ¿se puede identificar?
Oh, okay.
Disculpe.
Yo soy Verónica Velázquez.
This is Miss Veronica Velasquez, Your Honor.
And why is she here?
¿Y por qué se presentó, señora?
Sí,
Judge James, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Judge, I can clear this up who that is. My client is the Vasquez lady. This person probably thinks she's going to interpret. I did not give her the Zoom. I gave the Zoom to my client, who I assume is in the room with her. But I do represent the Vasquez person. Sorry to interrupt, Judge.
Mr. Stutter, you gave the Zoom link to your client?
No, Judge, I gave the Zoom link to the victim, the alleged victim.
Okay.
Who's asked to be here by witness advocate, spoke with her and told her when the hearing was and that sort of stuff. So I assume she had it anyway, but I gave the Zoom link to the alleged victim.
Well,
okay, so Mr. Stutter, hold on, Miss Freeman, Mr. Stutter. So do you intend to call this person as a witness?
It's possible, Judge. Yes, sir. It's very possible.
Okay, we're going to place her in the waiting room. We don't allow just anybody to be on the Zoom link because you can't imagine the things that we have seen over the period of time with Zoom. We always ask attorneys not to give the Zoom link to the client if you're not going to call that person as a witness. This is streaming on YouTube. The person can watch everything on YouTube without being in a position where they can interrupt.
Well, just thank you for that instruction. I'll certainly follow that in the future and make sure that no one gets on Zoom that's not authorized to be on Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Tolles, yes, ma'am.
I was going to say, may I inquire if Mr. Studdard represents Reynaldo Vasquez? Is that your client?
I just tried to make that announcement. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to place her in the waiting room. Let's see.
Should I let her know that, Your Honor?
Well, let's see.
Or she's already been moved? Okay.
Yeah, I already placed her in there. I'll bring her out. Ms. Velasquez, you may be called as witness in this case. And to that extent, I'm going to place you in the waiting room until you're needed.
Señora Velázquez, puede que la llamen como testigo en este caso. Entonces, le voy a colocar en la sala de espera hasta ese momento.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gracias, señora.
Okay, well, that was the first interesting thing of the day. All right, position number 2 is Ramon Gossier.
State's ready.
Judge, this is Carlin's call. I represent Mr. Gossier. I do have a conflict this morning. I'm kind of popping in, but I'm in Superior Court in Spalding County all morning.
Okay,
I do have a bond offer for Mr. Gossier. I messaged him, but I have not heard back from him. As I kind of bounce in and out of the Zoom on breaks, if I could get into the jail with him, it might resolve. If not, it may need to be continued.
okay.
I know it's a short calendar today, so it's kind of up in the air.
Okay, when is your appearance in the other court? What time?
I'm in the courtroom right now, but it starts at 9 o'clock and
Okay.
runs all day pretty much.
Okay, so I will hold for you to report. And when you are able, I will let you speak to your client.
Thank you,
Well,
Judge.
let me ask you this. In the jail, you tell me if this would be a problem. Would it be a problem if I place Miss Skull in a waiting room? I'm sorry, in a breakout room right now with her client at the jail, Mr. Gossier? Or do you need to be present to hear the announcements? Uh-oh, you gotta unmute yourself. Okay, till I get an announcement, I'm gonna keep going. Position number 6 is Robert Hayes.
Good morning, Your Honor. I was saying the state created, but I believe that's gonna be a fast track.
Correct.
Okay. Position number 9 is Tazion Jones.
State's ready.
I think it's gonna be a ball waiver, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, just one clarification, Attorney Rogers, you want me to write that up or do you still need to pre-try that with your client?
I'm gonna confirm with him this morning before we make it official.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Position number 14 is George Kilgraff.
State's ready.
Judge, that case is actually assigned to Chris Tolles, who is on trial in front of Judge Mack, so it's going to need to be reset.
Okay.
And Judge, I just forwarded you an email from Attorney Tolles indicating that he is still on trial.
Okay.
And so I think at this point, Judge, because I know the 24th and 26th are very full in January, and I know we're going to have to deal with those cases on the 17th, but I would ask that we go at least until, what is that, January 31st?
That's fine by me.
Thank you.
Position 19 is Shanta McKinney.
That's a direct court waiver.
Okay. Position 22 is Lane Mullins.
That's a consent bond, I believe, Judge.
Okay. Position 26 is Yarentz Norfolk.
State's ready. And I believe that's
Yeah.
Attorney Jerome. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. We're also ready.
So that's going to be a hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And also Attorney Jerome, I sent you an email. I didn't get a response, so I didn't know if you saw it.
Yesterday?
Yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I did get it. They still can't do it.
Okay.
All right.
Position 27 is Thomas Stone.
Judge, that was a bond waiver that I just emailed to you about 5
Okay.
minutes ago with Attorney Ron Hood.
Okay. Position 28. This is your client, Mr. Studdard, Ronaldo Vasquez.
Yes, Judge, and like Ms. Scall, I also have to be in Judge Fletcher Sam's court, Superior Court in Spalding County, but my appearance is not wanted down there until 11 o'clock. But I'm in Jonesboro physically, so I just need to get down there by 11 o'clock. But otherwise, I'm ready.
And Mr.
That's
Studdard,
good.
I sent you a message in the chat and a text message. I don't know if you saw it. But Judge, it may be helpful for Mr. Studdard and I to pre-try the case as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Freeman.
Mhm.
All right. That's the end of my calendar. Is there anyone that expected a case to be called that was not called? Okay. Now let's see how we can try to herd these cats. Ms. Scall, are you still here?
I am, Judge.
Okay, I'm going to place you in the breakout room with the jail first.
Thank you,
So you
Judge.
can speak to your client and maybe there's a resolution that could be reached before you have to appear.
We're still on